Prelude because I don't remember jack shit.
We got 46 minutes. I don't know if it's long enough.
Oh, that bad. Yeah, make it a Prelude.
Hi! Welcome to the Whitey White Guy Show. I'm
Motherfucker.
Whitey. This is Cracker. And we're going to do a Prelude really quick. I tell him about a movie he's going to hate. He has to watch it. And then once he watches it, we talk about it. He just told me about the film
Steel.
with...
Shaquille O'Neal.
So, and while we were discussing it, I don't remember what he said that brought this up. I mentioned something like, just like in... Oh, it was the sound weapon. So...
We just saw a naked fat redheaded guy in front of us.
You can't just do that and walk away. You gotta hear this funny joke. The shower head, there's lots of lime or something. No, it's hard water, so it's all red. And we gotta put vinegar on it to clean off the thing. And then he's got the. So anyway, we had to do a.
I like how this just segued into you.
Well, he just flashed us. Fuck, you didn't see it. So hi. Thanks for contributing, guy. So,
Go ahead. You're talking about sound waves and Dune.
then in the movie Dune, they had the same weapon. And instead of like shooting people, it's like called a weirding module. So years ago, a young lady said, "You should watch this movie. You'll love it." And then I watched it, and I was like, "Does she think I'm gay? Like, why did she think I would like this?" So the film's called Dune, and it's really fucking hard. There's like 46 minutes. You remember Catwoman?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that really long? It's a lot worse.
But I finished Catwoman.
Nothing but like the whole. So the opening bit is like the daughter of the emperor of the universe, and she's like a floating head, and nothing behind her but stars, and she's telling you shit, and then she fades out, and then she comes back in, but then she's not in the fucking movie, but she's the one telling you about the spice. So there's
Spice.
I know, right? So there's the good guys who are
I know Kyle MacLachlan's in this.
yeah, the mayor of Portlandia, mayor of Portland and Portlandia. He's in shit.
I know he's in the Flintstones. He's in the Flintstones and he's in Twin Peaks.
He really is in Flintstones?
Yeah, he's a villain.
Oh god.
I know a Prelude that we're gonna have. No, just
The
kidding.
list.
Go ahead.
So how do you fucking explain this movie?
I know. All I know is Kyle MacLachlan,
Yeah.
sandworms,
Yeah.
spice,
Right.
and like a homoerotic.
Very
Dean-
homoerotic.
Dean Stockwell from Quantum Leap.
No, Dean Stockwell's not really that homoerotic.
Well, I just remember he's like got eyeliner and
Ye-
stuff
ye-
on, doesn't he?
You're mistaken. There's like Sting.
Oh, is it Sting?
shows up. So there's the good guys, and there's the Duke Leto of Atreides, who's like the old guy from Beer Fest, the German dude. That's him when he had color in his hair. And then his son is Paul of Atreides, who's McLaughlin. What's his name? Kyle. And so they're the good guys, and then the bad guys are called the Harkonnens. And
Isn't there like a big fat like greasy guy that like floats in the air?
He's the Baron Harkonnen, and they all have red curly hair. But then like a lot of the guys, yeah, I know, right? And then a lot of the guys.
It wasn't my phone.
Was it me? Oh, that's Dad's.
Yeah.
Hey, so anyway, a lot of the guys, they're like, here's this multi-million-dollar film directed by David Lynch. And
Oh
the villains,
man,
yeah,
it's a David Lynch
and then
film.
the villains just have like somebody took a razor and put a buzz right through here, and that's the with all
I
your
have
hair's
not
orange.
liked anything by David Lynch.
You can't hate this.
I hate
This is
Mulholland
gonna
Drive.
top
I
the
hate
list.
Lost Highway.
Christ.
Don't really like Twin Peaks. Blue Velvet was creepy as fuck. You ever see Blue Velvet?
No, I'm not gonna watch this guy's work.
Dennis Hopper like fucks a girl with a pair of scissors.
I'm not watching that. I'll go watch Steel first. So the point is, the Baron Harkonnen, and then but then there's this thing called the spice, which extends life.
I was gonna say,
and
is it like
expands
spice, like-
consciousness? You know, I don't fucking know. Nobody. Patrick Stewart's in this, like next generation Patrick Stewart. But even him, I'm like, oh, fucking Dean Stockwell and Patrick Stewart and the mayor of Portland. Like, this can't be, and it's awful. And even Patrick Stewart's just like, fuck me, you got better later, dude. Because there's so much shit. So they had the weirding module, which instead of bullets, you say shit. You're like, Suzumi, and then it blows something up, like the sound of your voice travels through the weird module, and then there's like this whole Jesus concept, where Kyle MacLachlan is Jesus, so there's a prophecy, and in the prophecy, and then so like every time he wipes his ass properly, they're like the prophecy, and then everybody has like inner monologue, and so they're like, he will know your ways as if born to them, and you're just like, fuck. It's really bad. So you have to watch this wonderfully horrifying film. But so the Baron,
The problem with this though is
and then Sting is there, and then Sting has he's a hardcore, he has red hair, and like the Baron and Sting are like, if that's not gay, I don't know what is. And then they bring this one guy in and they have these heart plugs, and you're like, well, what do heart plugs do? But they're not gonna tell you what they do. You just know it's bad. And so he pulls out the heart plugs of this one guy. And then I don't know if he fucked him or if he killed him, but either way, he did it ass first. It was the most homoerotic death of all time. Like, I don't know, but the Baron Harkonnen is just like staring at these guys, and it's just like, I don't know what then transpired. So I can't, then there's the spice. But
this is the fourth time you mentioned the spice, and
I don't know what the fuck the spice does or is.
Now wait a minute, is it like an actual thing? Is it like spice you put in your food? Is it like used for fuel? What is the spice?
I don't know.
But everybody
They
wants
really
it.
don't cover it. It's like oil. So the whole universe needs this shit. So Arrakis, the Harkonnens attack Arrakis.
What's
but
Arrakis?
The planet that the Atreides people are from?
Oh my god.
No, the planet that the Fremen are from?
I don't
There's a
fucking know.
lot of planets with a lot of shit going on. It's like the first 40 minutes. It's just all exposition and nothing's really happening yet. And then like his mom is in like a witch's coven where she wasn't supposed to have a boy because the Jesus guy is called the something or the other. And so they think he's Jesus. Man, there's no fucking way, dude. There's no. And then there's worms like in Beetlejuice, and so they attack So they attack the spice collecting things with carryalls, and it just, dude, you have to see this fucking movie to understand.
Here's
my
the thing,
pain.
though. You're an asshole because I'm making you watch Steel. That's 90 minutes. I know for a fact Dune is like 3.5 hours.
On and goes on and goes on, and then Chucky's there.
Chucky, like the doll?
Like the actor from Child's Play who plays Chucky, he's there. He played the worm guy in Lord of the Rings.
I know who Red Dwarf is, yeah.
Yeah, so he's playing the same character, basically.
He's playing Chucky?
No, he's playing the same character he did in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, he's Wormtongue?
Yeah, he's like Wormtongue. And so...
Because there's sandworms?
You have to see this, man. You have to know. You have to know.
Motherfucker, you're dead after this.
I'm opening up a Pandora's box that cannot be closed. So I don't know. But the one thing that's kind of interesting is like this is 1984,
Oh.
and so at one point McLaughlin's playing on like what wasn't too far off from a laptop. When there's no keyboard, it's just it kind of looks like the thing where you turn the dials and you draw a picture of a dog and then you shake it.
Etch-a-sketch?
That's it. So it's like an Etch-a-Sketch, but then they actually got like 1995 computer graphics pretty close. So it's kind of like, hey, all right. And then the rest of the movie happens. So that's Dune. And then
What's worse is you're gonna have to splice shit in here.
And then he learns how to ride.
I don't
the
care anymore.
sandworms.
I don't care anymore.
And then they're just like shooting the sound thing, but it's just a bunch of actors doing this.
I don't care.
And then at the end he becomes Jesus, and then
Like
he
literally
opens
becomes Jesus?
He becomes Jesus, and then he opens his mouth. He's like, bah, and then it rains, and that's the end of the movie. I know, right? I know it's that bad. So yeah, can't wait. That's the end of the film. It rains.
Were they wanting it to rain?
I don't know. They didn't tell you anything. But it's like the spice comes from this planet that has no rain. It never rains there. But now if it's raining, did that fuck up the spice? I don't know. They didn't explain it. So that's it here for the White to White Guys show. Check in next time where I have to watch Steel, he has to watch Dune. And yeah, good journey.
That's gonna suck.
It's so fucking